welcome back. Today's class is a full body reformer. You will need your box today, but no other props aside from that. Springs, let's all go on a blue spring or that half spring. Have that foot bar roughly at your 45-degree angle, and we'll start kneeling on your carriage. So hands are on your foot bar, knees are down on that carriage, feet are back against your shoulder blocks. From here, find some length in the back of your neck, and we're just going to push your head up towards the ceiling. So we're lifting through that body. Send those knees back, and we're going into core straight away. So when you're ready, keep a micro bend in those elbows, tucking that tailbone under. Push out through your hands, just moving from that shoulder joint. Press out and look down, and then come back in. Pressing out and back in. Keep working through these wheelbarrows. And the further out you press more, you'll feel it in the core. If you find you get any lower back pain, just make sure you've really tucked that tailbone under, or if you still get it, just reduce that range. Even if you go a couple inches out and in, that's fine. Here for about 20 more seconds. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way back in now. You can just sink down in towards those knees and towards those heels. Press out and look down. Quick child's pose here for a moment. Take those hands to the left side so you feel a deep stretch down the right side of your body. Take a big breath in and out. Walk your hands to the other side, stretching down that left side of your body. Three, 2, and 1. Coming back to center now. We're stepping off to the left side of your reformer. Same springs. Let's keep that blue this whole class. Right foot is back against your shoulder block. Now option, you can keep those hands down to begin with. Otherwise, take them away onto your hips or out to the sides if you need some more support. But we'll tuck that tailbone slightly under, wide through the front of your chest. We're going into your arabesque lunge. So leaning down into that lunge, back leg goes straight, or that carriage leg is straight. Bend knee in that front leg. Try to keep your knee over that ankle. And we're looking slightly forwards as we have that slight hinge in your hip. Stand back up and look out in front. Lunging down and up. Now it's not too heavy on this half spring, but it is slightly challenging that stability through your leg. And each time you lunge and lean forward, hinging through your hips, you'll feel it in those left glutes. Inhale down, exhale, push through that front heel, standing back up. If you'd like to add on your arms as you lunge down, sweep those arms forwards and then lower down. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Adding your scooter. So we'll lunge down, stay down low, bring that back leg in, out, and stand. So option to add a row into your arms. Bend those elbows in as your knee bends in, and then lengthen back out and stand. 1 lunge, 1 scooter. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay down low, just that scooter and row. Inhale, exhale. See if you can sink down a little bit lower with that front leg. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Stand up all the way. Keep those legs where they are into your tippy bird. So a slight bend in that front knee. We're going to lean forwards and back up. Forwards and up. 10 seconds. Here for 3, 2, 1. Bring that carriage in. Lower down all the way. Shake out your legs, tap out your glutes. Nice work. Now we're grabbing that box, popping it on short ways against your shoulder blocks. Awesome. We're going to sit on the box, side on. So your left hand is closest to that strap. Now option, you can have your legs out in the front or either side of you on the headrest and the box on the carriage. Grabbing the strap in both hands. So sitting up nice and tall. You can either interlace your hands or just go right over the top, up to you, from here into a wood chopper. So keeping those arms mostly straight, just a micro bend. And we're going to sweep up and across your body and back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. We've got 15 seconds here. Keeping strong through those wrists. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here into a chest press. So just that extra bend in and out at the top. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. You've got 10 seconds, not here for long. 4, 3, 2, last one, and lower all the way down. Nice work. From here, that strap will go into your left hand. So grab that long lip so we can lighten that load. We'll do some internal rotations on this left side. So strengthening the front of your shoulder with those rotated calf muscles. Just crossing across your body and back. Keep that elbow in close to your waist. Exhale, cross that body. Inhale as you release. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish that last one off. Pop that strap down. Beautiful work. We're going to swivel around and face towards the side now, towards the back. Hands will go either side of you on the box, and we'll start strengthening some of the top of your legs, your quads and hip flexors. So minimal core involvement here. Lifting one leg to tabletop and down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back down. Just keep alternating sides here. If you'd like to advance, scoot that bottom forwards. And now we're lowering down onto your forearms. So this will require a lot more core and those neck muscles. So you're not going to fit on this completely. Tapping down and back up. Inhale down. Exhale, lift back to that double tabletop position. 15 seconds. If you are in this lower position, just make sure those shoulders are away from your ears and we're not sinking down into it. We're still keeping nice and lifted. 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hold where you're at? 10 seconds holding. You've got it. Nice work. Take a big breath in and out. Here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully lowering down, feet go on the headrest. Sitting back up, beautiful work. Let's do a mermaid and sitting stretch while we're here. Lifting one arm up, reach over, back to center and down, other side. Lifting up and over. About 20 seconds here. Feel free to hold one pose a little longer if you'd like. Exhale as you reach up and over. Inhale, back to center and down. Exhale, other side. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do your arms on the other side, so I'll face away from you. That right hand now is closest to your strap, so grab that long loop with your right hand. Sitting up tall, just starting with your internal rotation, so keep that elbow in close to your waist. Exhale, cross your body. Inhale, reset. Ten seconds here, then we'll grab that strap with both hands and go into your wood choppers. 3, 2, 1. Grabbing onto that strap with both hands. Now we're going to lift up and across your body and back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back down. Keeping that small bend in your elbows. They're not completely bent though. Just a tiny bend. Really strong through those shoulders. You'll feel it in your triceps and biceps as well. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just that chest press now. Bend those elbows in. Bring that strap close to your chest and then push through. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press nice and strong. You've got it. Eight more seconds. 3, 2, last one, and down all the way. Great work, awesome job. Pop that strap down into a 4-point kneeling position now, down on the carriage. So we'll start with our hands up on the box. We're going to tuck those toes under, and from here start with your knee hovers. So when you're ready, exhale, push through your hands and toes, engage that core and lift your knees up and down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back down. If you need it any time, you can lower down onto your forearms. That will make it easier for you. But see how you go sitting up. If that's feeling good for you, let's start pressing out to your plank. So lift those knees up, press out long, bend back in, tap down if you need. Otherwise, let's keep them up the whole time. If that's still feeling good for you, take your toes up on the foot bar to advance. Push the back of your head up towards the ceiling. You've got 10 seconds. So strong. 3, 2, 1. Hold your plank just 5 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lowering back down all the way. Beautiful work. Let's do some nice big arm circles up, back and around. The other way. Just alternating arms each side. We'll do 2 more each side. Last one, and down. Now straddling your carriage. So take one foot to one side and then the other on the other side of your reformer. We'll hold a nice low squat here. If you do get tired, you can sit back on your foot bar if you like and have a quick rest. Otherwise, we're going to sit up in that squat. Hands are on the edge of your box, leaning slightly forwards. Now we want to keep that weight over your feet. We're not shifting forwards, but we're pushing that box out and in. Try to keep your hips where they are, and again, we're not leaning forwards with that. And using our body weight, we're just using those arms. Exhale, press out. Inhale, bend in. Can you get a little bit lower in that squat? Maybe you can start to speed this up a bit. $15 more seconds. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just your left hand now. Remove that right hand. It'll be quite heavy now. 10 seconds, then we'll change sides. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, just your right hand. Hopefully this is our stronger arm. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release all the way. Awesome work. You can get rid of that box now. So we're just placing it off to the side, out of the way. Stepping around to the right side of your reformer for our lunges on this side now. Right foot is forwards near that foot bar. Hands are down on your foot bar and left foot is back against your shoulder block. Now see how you feel. You can stay like this or straight away standing up. We're lunging down and up. Try to keep those hips pointing forwards and that front knee is over your ankle. Inhale down, exhale pressing back up. Add those arms if you'd like to advance, sweeping forwards and back. 10 seconds and we'll start to add your scooter. 3, 2, and 1. Same thing as before, add your scooter and row and stand back up. In 3, 2, and 1, just your scooter row, staying down low, you've got this. 7 more seconds. Stand up all the way, hands on your hips, tippy birds, leaning forwards and back up. Starting to feel it in that right glute. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that carriage in. Carefully take your foot off, tap out your glutes, shake out those legs. Kneeling back down. Same thing at the start of class that we were doing those wheelbarrows. So hands are on your foot bar. Take those knees back, pressing out and in. We'll do 4 more, then we'll hold. 3, 2, hold this last one out. 7 seconds, you've got it. See if you can push out a tiny bit further for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend back in all the way. Sink down into that child's pose. Pressing out and look down. Feel free to take those hands down onto the platform if you prefer. Take a nice big breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Sinking a little bit deeper between those arms. Feeling a stretch between your shoulder blades. Maybe through those shoulders as well. 2 more breaths here. In. Out. Last one in. And exhale. Gently sitting back up in your own time. Feel free to take any more stretches that you need here after this class, but great work today. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Bit of movement for your legs, definitely those glutes, strong on those shoulders and your core. Have a wonderful rest of your week. See you next time.